Oh, I gotta do something about this light. I gotta do something about this light. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Is that better? That light still looking kind of bad, but oh well. I'm in the same room that I normally do my lives from, but I'm just in a different location, so the lighting is a little crazy. What y'all doing? I decided I would eat dinner with y'all, honey. Now look, I had what's up, Sassy Francis? So on my way home from work today, if you were in Abby's live, then y'all know, honey, that it was a struggle. Okay, it's snowing here. We didn't get off work early. They told us to just leave as soon as the bill. Thank you for the emojis, girl, dropping those emojis. They told us basically to just get out the building, normal time, not to linger, not to hang out or whatever. So I left work pretty much. What time I left work? By I think I was in my car by 3:30 maybe. Child, I just got home 10 minutes ago. Okay. Now, on a bad day, if I leave straight from work around that time, if I leave work at 3:30, I'm usually home by 4:15 at the latest. That's if I don't stop anywhere. Baby, let me tell you how this whole thing went down. So, in the car on my way home, I was contemplating whether I was going to cook when I got here. I was so disgusted halfway on my ride home. I was mentally counting the pennies in my bank account. I said, I'm going to just have to cook the rest of the week because this, honey. Hey, Nicole Stevens. Happy New Year, Simone. Hey, boo. So I was just mentally counting. I said, okay, you got X, Y, Z because, Friday payday. Y'all know them those last couple of days before payday, baby. So I was in my mind. I was like, okay, if I do this and carry the 1 and subtract the 2, I got to give me something to eat. And I just cooked the rest of the week because I have food in here to cook. I just was disgusted. I said the last thing I feel like doing when I get home is cooking. I just didn't feel like doing it. So, honey, I went and I stopped at the curry out. That's how we have to say it in DC. In DC, it's the curry out. It's not the carry out. It's the curry out. I went and stopped down by to the curry out, honey, and I got me some French fries, and I got me a steak and cheese. Now, I did this before. I called it a mukbang. I can say this is a semi-mukbang. Because, mukbangs, they want you to be sloppy and slurping and making all that noise. I ain't doing all that. So this is semi-mukbang. I'm going to be eating while I'm talking. But I don't know if you're going to get all of that. Yes, honey. Count down to payday, baby. Count down to payday. So I got me a good old steak and cheese from the curry out, honey. And plus I was like, I got some leftovers in there that I can take for lunch tomorrow. So I was like, I'm good for lunch tomorrow. I was just like, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing nothing today. Okay. So I got me some French fries, got me some ketchup. I love ketchup. I gotta have ketchup with my French fries. Except for McDonald's French fries. For some reason, I can eat McDonald's French fries without ketchup. Hey, Blue Carter. Or Cartier. I'm sorry, Blue Cartier. For some reason, I can do that. But fries from the curry out, I can't do it. I had to do something about this lighting. I do not like the way this lighting looks. It look real crazy over here. What up, Abby? I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry, boo. I didn't even send a text, girl. I came home, changed my clothes, and then I sat down to eat, honey. I forgot to send a text, girl. Are y'all like that? Y'all the kind of people, when I come home, I have to change my clothes. I just feel weird sitting in my house in my work clothes. I have to change. I have got to change. I got to put on my little leisure clothes, honey. That's why y'all always send me in these damn t-shirts, because I have on my house clothes, honey. That's why y'all always see me in these t-shirts. Abby told me that for 2020, I need to get some V-necks so that she ain't always the only one showing cleavage. When we do our lives and stuff, honey. She was like, no man. You need to get some cleavage work in here. You need to, yeah. Yeah, I got a million of these t-shirts that I wear around the house. I forgot to turn the heat up. I turn the heat down when I leave the house in the morning. When I get home, I turn it back up. So I forgot to turn the heat up before I sat down. I don't like this lighting. I look really crazy. Hell no, Volvo. Hell no. I think we might get a 2-hour delay because the temperatures are supposed to drop tonight. So I think we might get an hour delay. But child, no, we'll be here tomorrow. I'll be at work tomorrow, child. I'll be at work. But I might get a 2-hour delay out of this. If the temperatures do drop below freezing and all this stuff freezes, because it's accumulating on the roads as slush. You know what I'm saying? It's not accumulating as slush. No, it's slush. But if all that slush freezes tonight, we'll probably get a 2-hour delay. But because it's not supposed to do anything tomorrow. At least the last time I checked the weather, it's not supposed to snow or anything tomorrow. So whatever comes down is what's coming down, huh? Is that better? That's not any better, is it? That's a little bit better, is it? Now y'all looking at my nose. That's why I didn't need to take my happy ass to the curry out, because I'm trying to have my hot girl summer. I should have cooked, because what I had here to cook was very healthy. I was going to bake me some chicken. That's when I had some cauliflower rice. That's very healthy. That's very healthy. But I'm just cooking tomorrow. Sure. I mean, the food's still in there. And I had a meeting to go to tonight. That's another thing, too. I had a meeting to go to tonight. But obviously, I don't care whether they cancel me tonight. I ain't going. They ain't got to cancel it. I'm not going back out in that. I just got your notification. I think it's my Cash app. They had to get a whole new one. Oh. Abby's Cash app is $ Abby Reviews. Right, Abby? $ Abby Reviews. What's up, Classy Coco? Hey, girl. How you doing? Sure. Yeah. You ate your Whopper meal. I'm not a big Burger King person. I very, very, very seldom eat Burger King. Like, I sat here and tried to go back in the depths of my mind and remember the last time I had Burger King. I promise you it would be over a year ago. What's up, Miss Mars? I promise you it would be over a year ago, honey. I don't do Burger King like that. The most I ever ate Burger King was in college. My ex-boyfriend worked at the damn Burger King, honey. And I would give it for free. And you know, to a college student, you like a whole lot of shit you ain't like before if it was free. What's up, Jamila? Jamila, in my mind, I did too. But as you can see, hey, Lady Nika. Hold on, y'all. Let me go turn my heat up. Cause I'm getting cold. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, child. Yeah, Mr. Miller. In my mind, I started my new weight loss program too. That's why I had all that healthy food in my refrigerator to cook. But all it took, honey, see, that's that fat girl stuff. All it took is for me to be mad. I was like, fuck that. I ain't cooking nothing. What's up, sister? Hey, Taurus. How you doing, boo? Not the deep fried Cheeto. Oh, no. It was good. I saw that new chicken sandwich and went to give me one. Yeah, I rebuked that in the name of Jesus. Deep fried Cheetos. I'm good, girl. I'm good, Taurus. I'm honey sliding into this new year, honey. But yeah, in my mind, I started my weight loss plan too. So look, y'all, I'm about to get a little messy for a second. Just a little quick second. Just a little quick second. I'm going to be a little messy, right? So I was in the bushes in somebody's chat. I was in the bushes. I admit, I be watching people out, you know. We all do. You know, I was in the bushes, right? And this is all I'm going to say to people. I ain't got no dog in this fight. But this is what I'm going to say to you. If you're going to try to be shady about what's going on with a certain somebody that's in jail right now. What's up, Captain Bank Christian? Hey, boy, hey. At least know how to pronounce the charges if you're going to try to clown the charges. The word is malicious. Malicious is the word. Malicious. Not malicious. Malicious. That's not the charge. That's not the word. So if you're gonna be petty and you're gonna try to clown somebody on what they being charged with, at least be able to pronounce the word right. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And if you miss it's a DC thing, mukbang, you have to know that when you go to the curry out, you got to get you a Rock Creek strawberry soda. Okay. If you're going to do it, you know you got to do it right. Okay. Malicious intent. The fuck is malicious intent? What is that? What does that even mean? Hey, Dami. Dami. Hello, all from the overall father and grand wizard of the house of captism. I'm sorry, I said captism. See, that was Jesus. Me making fun of how somebody pronounced the word and I just mispronounced. See, I'm sorry. See how karma works? You see how quick karma come back around? You saw what I was talking about, Simone. You know what I'm talking about, child. Malicious intent. What the fuck is that? I was like, what is that? Dami, don't worry about it. It's a YouTuber, but you know you won't be in them. You won't be in them YouTube streets like that. So That's another YouTube. It's a situation. But somebody was trying to be, somebody was trying to clown and call themselves, want to make fun of their charges and stuff, but they can't even pronounce the charges right. What's up, Jacqueline? Miss Mars, child. Look. It is a lot, and it is too much. And that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. Right. You're gonna call an attorney, and you trying to ask an attorney how much they would charge to defend somebody with the charge of malicious intent. And first of all, you didn't even say the malicious part. You said with malicious, right? And you didn't even say malicious. And the attorney was like, yeah, I'm going to need more information. I bet you all going to need more information because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because neither did I. I just heard a sound and I was like, what is that noise? Child, it's somebody's car. Simone, you know what I'm talking about, Cheryl. I said, this fool, non-Grammarly speaking ass, need to go get Grammarly.com. You had a student walk up to you and ask you where you could get some good weed. Child. And my question, the next thing out of my mouth would have been, are you high right now? Because you are clearly high. You are clearly high. Right. Right, Simone. Then you only gonna tell the attorney half the damn story because you're trying to prove a point. What I would be impressed with is if you told the attorney the whole story. Made it seem like that woman just walked up on somebody and started beating their ass. And y'all know that ain't even how the story went down, child. But I ain't getting into that. But yeah, you're gonna tell half the story. Can't pronounce the charges. And I know that attorney was like, am I on punk right now? Yes, you are. Yes, you were being punked. Oh, before anybody start clowning me, that's not a water stain. That's the shadow from the ceiling fan. Y'all know how people be trying to do, right? You know how people are trying to clown you. I just want you to know. I just want y'all to know. That's not what that is. Because I had to look myself like, what the fuck is that on my ceiling? Right. You see what I'm saying, Diamond? Because if a student walked up to me and started talking like that, I feel the same way. I'd be like, oh, you wearing a wire, bro? Why would you just randomly walk up to me like that? Okay. Me too, Jamila. Right. And you know what? I'll be honest with you, Simone. I clicked off after that. I ain't even hear the rest of the phone call because I don't even know why I clicked into this foolishness. I clicked right on out of it, so I don't even know how the rest of the phone call went. I was like, because after I heard his version of what happened and heard that he couldn't even pronounce the damn charge, I said the attorney can't possibly give him accurate information because he doesn't have the accurate information to answer the question. It wasn't a properly worded question, so it can't be a properly worded answer or an accurate answer, I should say. Yeah, you can't joke. Nope, you're right. You can't joke with the students, Dommy. You can't joke with the students because somebody gonna take it seriously. And then you'll be hemmed up trying to explain that you were playing. Like, I don't even joke like I used to when it comes to certain things. Nope. We're not playing them reindeer games up here. No, ma'am. No, sir. Nope, Dommy. Did you ever get to the right school? Dommy, you got up this morning and went to the wrong school, honey. I feel you, boo. I feel you. When I worked for the union, right? When I worked for the union, I was responsible. I had a certain set of schools that I was responsible for. And, different things were going on. I would set meetings up with principals or set meetings up with teachers if they needed to talk to me about an issue, or they would have meetings and they wanted me to come to their meeting and things like that. So my schedule would stay jam-packed. And I had, I want to say 17, 18 schools that I was responsible for. And on any given day, I could be anywhere in the city because the schools weren't grouped by region. So it wasn't like all of my schools were in the same part of the city. Like I could literally be on one side of the city and have to be on the other side of the city, like within an hour and a half or whatever. Girl, I used to keep snacks in my car and everything because I never knew if I was going to be able to stop to get lunch. I never knew if I was going to be stuck in traffic. But I did that a couple of times, Dommy. Looked at my schedule wrong or looked at my calendar wrong and went to the wrong school. I was like, this is crazy. Or wrote it down wrong. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. The supervisor told you just stay where you were. Well, that makes sense. You getting ready to move again, Miss Mars? You said you're nervous about the school where y'all are getting ready to go. You mean like the school district and everything? Like you're nervous about what type of, teachers and everything your children are going to have? Is that what you're saying? Oh, they quoted him at $8,000. That's about right. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, hey, Patty Duke. Well, yeah, he want to see the video. I mean, any attorney would want to see the video first. Yes, ma'am. The school districts can vary so much. I have blue hair, and those PTA moms are cray. Child, look, let me tell you something, Miss Mars. Now, I don't know where you're moving to, but with No Child Left Behind, part of the No Child Left Behind law is that schools have to post their data. And I understand that data doesn't always tell the whole story. But with that being said, you can go online and you can find your child's school or potential school and at least get the demographic and the test scores and stuff like that. And that will give you some sort of, idea. The other thing is, as far as like the blue hair and the PTA moms, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody tripping off of that. I mean, I'm telling you as a teacher. Especially these days, that wouldn't even deter me. You know what I'm saying? As a teacher. Especially if you don't come up to the school acting crazy and ignorant. You know what I mean? And as far as those other PTA moms, child, bye. I had me a steak and cheese from the curry out with some French fries. Shauna, that was my dinner. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Yeah, that was my dinner. Now you're gonna have to work double shifts at the King of. I'm not going to entertain you any further, Ebony. The prices from Carolina to Miami. Oh, I'm missing something else. Okay, hold on. Y'all been saying something. Oh, you want to move to see, I missed that whole conversation. You want to move to Miami, but you've been looking at rental prices next year. Miami's not cheap. But you know what? Talk to El Teddy, because El Teddy can probably tell you some nice suburbs that are right outside of Miami that are nice. You know what I'm saying? That are not really expensive. He could probably give you some information if you're really serious, Dami, about moving. You know, El Teddy is from Miami, so you know, people who are from the area can give you those little nooks and crannies, those little hidden gems that the average person wouldn't know or wouldn't be able to find. So you got a little SI scoop, Dami. Child, let me tell you something about the teacher pay in the Carolinas, child. That's why I moved out of the Carolinas. And I have a friend who he keeps trying to get me to come back to Carolina. He's the principal. I make more money than him, like significantly more money than him. And I was like, I can't. And he was like, but the cost of living is cheaper. I said, yeah, but I got DC bills. Like my bills ain't going to change just because I'm moving to Carolina. My bills are the same. You know what I mean? I'm not fresh out of college, fresh out of undergrad with no bills. I've accumulated bills. I mean, even something as simple as my car note, even my car insurance. It would take a cycle, you know what I'm saying, for my car insurance to adjust. You know, little things like that are still an issue. Yeah, gonna have to. Okay, now I understand the extra shifts at the King of Diamonds. I had so many questions from white people when I first got dreads. You know how I feel about that. I think Texas has ruined me. I gotta get out of this state. I'll look up the info. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jacksonville wasn't that bad. When I went to Jacksonville last year, I went to the Redskins game last year in Jacksonville, and I was a little surprised at Jacksonville. I don't know why. I guess in the summer, it's a little more jumping. I went like 2 weeks before Christmas, and it was dead, like dead. Like I asked my Uber driver, you know, you know, I asked my Uber driver for different things, and child. Then they told us about a place to go. Honey, they sent us to the wrong side of town. I said, what? Where are we? Where are we right now? School closings and delays are starting to roll in for Wednesday, child. I ain't even holding my breath. It's not better. Oh, it's not much better. Now, will we stay? We stay right across from. We stay right across from. I guess during the summer, it's like a touristy area. We stayed at the. Where were we? Were we at the Hilton? But it was like downtown. But it was like right across the street from. I think it was a theater over there because some of the people that went to go see the Nutcracker and stuff like that. It was like a really nice theater over there. I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about, but we weren't that far from the stadium with a football game. We were like in walking distance of the football stadium. And we stayed it was a nice hotel. Matter of fact, the team stayed at the same hotel where we were. But hey, it was dead. That's where we were, by the landing. That's where we were. Yeah, that's where we were, the landing. That sounds familiar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so Miss Mars, you say you feel like you hold on, y'all. I'm going to move y'all because I don't like this lighting. Since I'm done eating, I'm gonna go back over here. But you said you feel like the you know what? You're gonna open you a country whorehouse, child. When you say the Texas has spoiled you, what you mean, Miss Mars? What you talking about as far as the schools are concerned? What you mean, boo? I'm interested in hearing that. Nobody fooling with Dami. All right, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna move y'all. If y'all get a glimpse of my junky living room, don't talk about me too bad. Okay. And this way I'm normally sitting, child. It's a little bit better. Whew, I ain't like that lighting over there. That thing was looking crazy to me. Okay, don't say nothing about my junky living room. The junky table. Where I usually that's where I usually sit when I'm grading papers and stuff like that. But as the week has gone on, it has become a place where junk goes to die. That's why I really don't like leaving that table up. I only put the table up when I'm grading papers, and then I take it back down when I'm done grading papers. I leave it up. It ends up looking like what y'all just saw. A place where junk goes to die. So my youngest couldn't read. And it wasn't until we moved into a different school, her teacher told me, I've encountered a lot of prejudice since my children are lighter than me. Oh, child. Children. We just had a conversation yesterday, myself and one of my administrators and another teacher. We were having a conversation about a student. We were trying to figure out why this student was acting the way he's been acting. Like, he doesn't go to any classes. And the conversation was, well, do you think that he can't read? And I'm thinking that might be part of it. I also think he's struggling with identity. He's clearly struggling with some identity issues. Lashes. He said he's not interested in transitioning. But that doesn't mean that he's not, dealing with some other identity issues. So I think that's part of it too, because he's a nasty little something. Oh, that little boy nasty. Oh, he's a nasty little something. Nasty as hell, honey. Nasty as hell. Oh, Lord, I left the mouse on the table. Let me see here. I've been thinking of trying to transition to assistant principal. Go for it. I'm want to move into administration. I've been in administration, and then I wasn't in administration, and now I'm ready to go back to administration now, to be honest with you. But child, I put in a transfer to go to Texas, but I'm seeing too many racist incidents, and I think Michigan is fine. Child, I feel you on that one, Simone. Don't put yourself in a situation if you already feel like it's not going to work out for you. Don't even create a situation that you're going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? If you already know that ain't your situation, don't do it. You're in the Dallas area, you ready to go? I understand. But yeah, that's where I would start, Miss Mars. I would definitely, since you're moving, I would definitely check the school districts before you make any final decisions. And again, you could want to move to a specific city, right? So I'm just going to throw an example out there. Like I was just saying with Dami, you may want to move to Miami, but there may be certain counties where the school system is a little bit better than Miami-Dade. Miami-Dade. You can still be in the Miami area if that's where you want to move. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily be in the city proper. So that's what I would do. And like I said, with No Child Left Behind, the schools are obligated to post that information. So again, I know that a demographic doesn't always tell the full story, but it will get you at least a baseline of understanding of where you get ready to move to. And also, if you're going to go through a realtor will steer you in the direction of the better school districts if you tell them that's what you're looking for. I'm not sure if you're going to go through a realtor or you're going to kind of do it on your own, but a realtor will give you that information too, Y'all, my fat ass ate that food so fast. Now I'm sitting here like, ugh. But I was hungry. Hey, what's up, Brianna? What's it, Kistine? Child, I already ate dinner, honey. My fat ass I already ate it, honey. I had me a steak and cheese and some French fries, child. And note that it is history. It is here no more. It is gone. And I probably should have stopped, but I kept eating because I was talking and eating and talking and eating, honey. I'm regretting it now, but I'm gonna regret it a little bit more in a few more minutes. Child. I ain't really have a whole lot to talk about, y'all. I tried to look through the blogs and all that to see if anything ain't really too much popping off that I want to talk about. Oh, excuse me. Ain't too much popping off that I really want to talk about, y'all. Ain't too much going on, honey. I'm gonna try to see if we can, for Friday, maybe we can get together some things for Friday. You in the fitness challenge right now and you've been craving junk food. Oh, girl, I know the feeling. You know, it's mental. The minute you tell your body you can't have something, it is just what it craves. It's just what it craves. Brianna, what I would do is find some healthy alternatives to what it is you're craving. So, for example, you say you're craving junk food. That's a wide umbrella. So, like, let's say if you're craving potato chips, try to find a healthier alternative to just regular potato chips. You know what I'm saying? You could find some veggie chips or something like that. Now, clearly, this is coming from somebody who is dealing with her own fat girl issues, but I'm telling you the right answer, not always what I do. If you're craving sweets, you know what I'm saying? Try to find a healthy alternative for some sweet stuff, you know. I'm going to tell you, and then you can always, it's like good websites you can get information from. I try to fake myself out with granola bars and imagine it as a cookie. Girl, that ain't sad. That's not sad. That is smart. If it works, now if it don't work, that's another conversation. But if it works, that's smart. Smart Pop. Oh, okay. Apple chips. Now I like banana chips because I like banana. Now I know Abby has no use for banana, but I love bananas. So I could do, I could do that. That is not sad, Abby. Stop it. Because I do this, girl. I will eat a granola bar in a minute. As long as it give me that little, cut it a little bit with that little sweet, I'm good. My problem is just making that right decision from the beginning. The flaming hot smart popcorn. Okay. See if that works for you. Like I like the skinny pop, kettle corn. Hey, Heaven Sent, how you doing? Granola bars are good. I like the what was the Bevita, Bevita. If you have a sweet tooth, those are good. And that's a good, healthy alternative. Like I said, my problem isn't knowing what the better decision is. My problem is making the better decision. Like tonight, I know that stopping at the curry out and getting a steak and cheese with some French fries was not the better decision. The better decision was to bring my ass home and cook that chicken with cauliflower rice. That was the better decision. And this is a decision I'm probably going to make tomorrow. But I didn't make that decision tonight. See what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. Get this troll out of here. Abby, I don't have my mouse. Can you get Jonah out of here, please? Jonah's a troll. Oh, wow. What? Child, get that child out of here. I don't know who that is. Get that child out of here. Thank you, Abby, because I gotta go get my mouse. My mouse is over there. You like chips and salsa? I don't have a better option for chips and salsa. I don't know. But salsa isn't that bad, is it? Is salsa a bad alternative? Well, Rochelle, I don't even normally eat evening snacks, but if I do decide to get a snack tonight, I do have some good healthy choices. I think Smart Pop is gross, but they have kettle corn. Yeah, I like Smart Pop too, and I like their kettle corn. Yeah, a lot of salsa has sugar because a lot of tomato-based products have sugar in them. Hold on, let me get my mouse stuff. I left my remote and my mouse over here. Now, let me tell you, honey, the worst thing about having DirecTV is now my daggone satellite done went out. But I'm changing. I'm getting rid of DirecTV this year. Because the only reason why I have been keeping DirecTV so long is because I can get all the football games. But I think what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to get the football games through my, what's that thing called? My Fire Stick. I'm a stream because, you can get all the live games through the Fire Stick, through Hulu Live, or through the other, the other apps. And I'm going to get rid of DirecTV. The problem is I just signed a new contract. So I have to weigh the pros and cons of see how much longer I have to break the contract, how much they're going to charge me if I break the contract. But I'm thinking that by the beginning of the summer, I'm thinking I'm probably going to get rid of DirecTV. You know what, Miss Mars? My grocery store sells it already cut up into, like, you can buy it. They already have it cut up into like rice. So I buy, and it's fresh. It's not the frozen kind, but they have the frozen kind too. The grocery store sells the frozen kind. Go into the frozen area wherever they have your frozen vegetables, and they'll have frozen cauliflower rice. And they have different flavors too. They have like lemon and herb and garlic. Well, garlic and lemon. You know what I'm saying? Garlic and herb or whatever. They have and they have different flavors. And they also have like cauliflower rice with broccoli or with carrots. They have all different types of variety, but they have it in the frozen food section. I swear by Activia. I have never, ever eaten anything Activia. Like the Activia yogurt and stuff like that. I don't like brown rice, and I love rice. But see, so here's the thing, Shauna. If it doesn't work for you as an alternative, then it's not going to work for you. You know what I mean? It works for me as an alternative. Like I like regular rice. I can eat cauliflower rice like regular rice, and it doesn't taste any different to me. It tastes good to me. But for some people, it doesn't. So it's the only way making healthier decisions is going to work for the long term is if it's good. And everything doesn't always taste good just because it's a healthier decision. So you have to figure out what works for you. Girl, can you hear my years of Weight Watch coming through? That clearly I didn't stay on the wagon, but I got the information. You have to figure out what works for you. So for me, cauliflower rice works as an alternative to rice. But for you, it may not. So you might have to find something else that you can substitute, or just not eat as often. Maybe there's nothing that will substitute for you for rice, but maybe you got to figure out how to not eat it so often. You know what I'm saying? I never tried Oprah's food because Oprah's food is sold at the fancy grocery store down here that I don't shop at. It's not Oprah's, at least the last time I checked for Oprah's food, not at the grocery store I shop at regularly. So I have never tried her food, but I have tried the cauliflower pizza. My grocery store sells the cauliflower pizza. It's just not Oprah's brand. And I did like that. I did like the cauliflower pizza. The only criticism with the cauliflower pizza is for me at least, the crust doesn't cook evenly. So like it'll be crispy on the outside, but it'll still be sort of mushy towards the inside. So again, you have to figure out what works for you as far as the timing when you're cooking it. Because I don't really like my pizza like rock hard, but I don't like it too mushy either. Like, but I've never had any of her soups, but you said they're not good. And see, they're probably not cheap either. So ain't nobody trying to be spending all that money for something you're not going to eat. That's why they're going in saying it's not a good thing. His writing. So what are we talking about now? What? Tyler Perry. Something about Tyler Perry. Green makes cauliflower rice that has broccoli and a cheesy sauce, and it's like 100 calories, and I actually like it. See, there you go. You got to find what you like. They're going in on Tyler Perry. He posted on Twitter that he writes all the scripts by himself for his show. Yeah, he probably shouldn't tell nobody that. But here's my thing. We knew that. And that's been part of the criticism. People have been telling him, you need to let some of the reins go and let some people write for you, because I've had some decent cauliflower. Yeah, and I like cauliflower mash too, and they sell that as well. They sell that in the frozen food section too. That is, they have a mash, and I like that too. And again, I can eat that as a substitute to mashed potatoes. Charlemagne gave a male guest a mold of his ashes. I thought he gave it to DJ Envy. But let's be clear, he shouldn't be giving anybody that at all. There's why? Why would you do that? The problem with Oprah is, good daggone well, Oprah ain't making none of that stuff. Oprah has a chef that she's probably just endorsing that's making that stuff. Oprah don't know. Oprah ain't making that stuff. Child. Oprah ain't cooking none of that stuff. Yeah, I don't do Charlemagne. I can't. He's too arrogant. He's disrespectful. He's rude. I can't do him. Yeah, I can't do him. What is going on with my remote? Yeah, Charlemagne he's a disrespectful little something. I can't do him. I can't do him. And I don't really find his commentary all that in like his commentary I don't find interesting. Cause he's a shock jock. And I don't like that doesn't entertain me when you are just being divisive just for the purposes of being divisive. Like that doesn't entertain me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that doesn't do it for me. Be divisive because you really truly have a difference of opinion, and then we can talk about it. But when you're being divisive just for the sake of being divisive, then there's nothing that we can dialogue on and come to a happy medium, because you want to keep the conflict going because you're trying to be divisive. But if you really say, look, I prefer cauliflower rice, and somebody else says I really like brown rice, well, we can have a dialogue because you truly have a difference of opinion. But when no matter what I say, you're just going to say the opposite because you just want the conflict, then there's no dialogue to be had, because all you're trying to do is shock and create a moment. There's nothing to talk about. You bought his book, it was good. Charlemagne is very questionable, and he is too rude. One minute he is Black Power, then the next minute he is a clown. Well, yeah. Well, you know what, Jamila? I don't watch the show enough to have an opinion about either one of them. If you really want to know the truth of the matter, I don't watch them enough to have an opinion. So I don't know who, I don't know who's good and who isn't, because I don't watch them enough. Yeah, I don't watch them enough, child. Okay, no, I did see this one question. So I got about 10 more minutes before I'm going to get off of here, because I have some other things I'm trying to get done. And I think Captivating Christian is doing his show tonight too. If you could see one artist make a comeback in 2020, who is that one artist you would want to see? If one artist can make a comeback, they have to already be alive. We're not bringing back people from the dead to have comebacks. No, we're not doing that. But if somebody who's still alive, if they can make a comeback, like somebody, you'd be like, dang, I wonder where they are now. Dang, I wish so-and-so would come out with some new music. Who would you want to see make a comeback? Janet Jackson. You know what I want Janet Jackson to do? Donnie. I want Janet Jackson to take 3 months off, clear her calendar, clear her schedule, get a nanny for her for the baby, I want her to fly her happy ass to Minnesota, and I want her to get in that studio for 3 months with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis like the old days. That's what I want. That is what I want. I want an old school Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis produced from beginning to end Janet Jackson album. I'm with you on that one, Dami, but I want that old school Janet. I want her to do it like she used to do it when she was making hits before she got caught up with Crazy Eyes down in Atlanta, honey. Sade, yes, Sade. Oh, not Angela Winbush. Oh, not Angela Winbush. You went way back, Nicole. Okay, I could take me some new Angela Winbush. You know what though? Sadie need to go on and give me some new music. I could take some new music from Sadie. Okay. She retired, child. She will unretire for the right check. She get offered the right amount of money, she'll unretire. You know who I would love to hear a new album from, minus the drugs? Like if drugs hadn't ruined their voice, I would love to give me a new Jodeci album. But they don't have the lungs, like they don't got the pipes like they used to. Well, hey, Miss Mama Aunt Rock. Yes, Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill for the win. Yes, I need me a good old Miseducation of Lauryn Part 2, honey. Yes. You found Charlamagne to be a hypocrite talking about R. Kelly. Well, a lot of people have become hypocrites when it comes to R. Kelly. Hey, Cola, hey, Boo, Amber, hey. Oh, that question brought some of y'all out the clouds, huh? Who else we got here? I thought this was Carrie Hilson or Maya. I wouldn't mind hearing some new music from Maya. Chrisette Michele. Now, let me tell y'all something about maybe some Chrisette Michele. We were talking the other day about the cancel mentality. Chrisette Michele is a victim of that cancel mentality. She sang for Trump's inauguration, and let's be clear, I was not happy about it. I didn't like the idea of her singing for his inauguration. However, Chrisette Michele is a very talented woman. That woman can sing, and she's got some good music, honey. Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing a good Jodeci biopic. Like, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a good quality produced biopic. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that at all. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. Brownstone. Now, let me tell y'all who I would love to hear an album from. Y'all, I don't know if y'all this gonna tell me who I'm really rocking with right now in my chat. I would love to get a new album from Zhané. Now, who know who I'm talking about? Who know who I'm talking about? I would love to get a new album from Zhané. Who, Chrisette Michele? Oh, no. Well, I think that she's a victim of her stupid choices and doubling down. But I think that I'm going to just leave it at that. You know Shauna, Amber, Taurus? Okay. I would love a new Zhané album. Because if y'all have ever listened to their first 2 albums, that's some good music, honey. That's some good music. Okay? And what I like about Zhané are the lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics of their songs. Yes. If you listen to the lyrics of what they're saying, child. Okay. She should have sung for Trump and just shut up and not explain herself. You said, well, hell, in that case, SWV. Oh, yeah. But SWV has given us new music. It just wasn't good. It just didn't do anything. But SWV has given us some new music. But my question was a comeback. Okay. I could definitely see a SWV. Give me some good SWV comeback. Brownstone won't be the same with Maxi gone. Yeah. I still like SWV too. I think Coco be doing the most sometimes. I like them. Yeah, because my thing is, she had every right to sing for Trump's inauguration if she wants to, but what I always tell y'all, freedom of choice does not mean freedom of consequence. She had the right to do it, But that didn't mean that all of her fans were going to like it or agree with it. And she should have been ready to deal with the backlash. And I don't understand how you not know that you were going to get backlash for performing for Donald Trump. Like you had to know the temperature that our country was in at that moment. And I'm not saying that makes it okay. I'm just saying it is what it is. And I'm sure her manager and I'm sure other people advised her differently, and she chose to do it anyway. So I guess that's kind of what Evie was saying about doubling down on the bad decision, because it's like the House of Captivation is live now. Yeah, I'm getting ready to I said I was gonna be on here an hour anyway, so I'm about to go over there and shutting down in about 5 minutes to go over there. Hey David, hey boo. New edition, all of them. I felt bad for Chrisette because at any other time singing at the inauguration would have been an honor. Yeah, but that's not what the climate of this country was at the time. She probably would have even been, hey Danny, she would have even been better off singing at the second inauguration. Probably wouldn't have been as bad as the first one. But people still buy Yeezys, and that's what kills me about Chrisette being canceled, because Kanye is still supported no matter how much people. And I agree with you on that one, Brianna, because Kanye West, people are still checking for Kanye West. They still show up for those Sunday services. All those celebrities, when he came out with his album, all them celebrities flew out to Colorado. That was after he was wearing a Magda hat and all of that. I agree. We are a fickle people. We are a fickle people. And it's unfortunate. I don't have any excuses for it, but it is what it is. But that's why, not to go too political right now, but that's why Madison Avenue, and if y'all don't know what I'm talking about like the advertisers and stuff like that. That's why Madison Avenue is never afraid of us when we start talking about a boycott, because they know that we have a short attention span. And we know that we will allow our own desires outweigh our best interests. So, for example, Gucci. When Gucci put out that damn sweater that looked like it was the pink, the big lips or whatever, do y'all really think that for 1 minute Gucci was ever worried about the black dollar? Let's be clear. Was it a bad decision? Sure. Had there been some black people in the room at that moment, would they have maybe been able to talk them out of it and let them see how dumb what they were getting ready to do was? Maybe. But do you think that when people started being outraged, do you think for 1 minute that Gucci was worried about losing any money? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Patty Duke, we know, boo. We know. But thank you for letting me know. But I know. Yeezy sales are going down, and they said he was mad. Well, he can be mad all he wants. The gospel artist that she sang with got no backlash. Did anybody? I'm not being funny right now. Did anybody know who that gospel artist was that she sang with? Remember, the evangelical crowd, they weren't necessarily anti-Trump. The evangelical crowd. I'm not talking about the gospel, but you know, a lot of people who probably listen to gospel music may not necessarily have been as anti-Trump as an R&B crowd. Do you understand what I'm saying? So maybe that might be again, but we are a fickle people. I wasn't mad at her for what she did. I think her heart was in the right place. Child, I think she hadn't got a booking in a long time, and somebody wanted her to sing, and she showed up. They gave Gucci Mane a whole campaign after that. They don't give a, yeah. And that's exactly, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the reality is for the black people that could actually afford Gucci on the level that Gucci would care, they knew that them black folk weren't going to stop wearing Gucci. At least not in the long term. Maybe for a couple of weeks they wouldn't buy Gucci. But ask me, T.I. got some Gucci in his closet right now. Ask me if T.I. bought anybody in his family a Gucci anything for Christmas. But yet he was the main one, first one out there talking about Gucci. And then he called himself hurting Gucci by buying Fendi. Child. Fendi is just a bad marketing meeting away from doing what Gucci did. Please does not act like Fendi is any better than Gucci. And we're going to start talking about bad marketing decisions. You know what I'm saying? Danny, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that people, I'm talking about the large evangelical crowd who would be more into gospel. They're not as anti-Trump. I'm not talking about you that likes gospel. I mean, I like gospel too, but what I'm talking about, that evangelical crowd, the gospel artist wasn't going to get the level of backlash that an R&B artist is going to get. They're just not when it comes to Trump, because at the end of the day, the evangelical crowd, they support. Well, now they're starting to pull away from Trump these last couple of months, but at the time of his inauguration, they supported Trump wholeheartedly. And that included Black churches. Again, not individual Black churches. I'm talking about as a whole. Y'all ain't see all them Black pastors that were supporting Trump. Remember when he had that meeting and all them Black pastors showed up to support Trump? Stop. You know what? So, Dami, I saw the headline, but I did not click in on the story. Regina King is going to direct One Night in Miami about Black male legends. I'm going to have to read up on it, Dami. I did see where they were in that Regina King is excited about her new project. But you know what? I actually meant to click on it before I went live because I wanted to see, because, I love me some Regina King now. I got a girl crush on Regina King. I love me some Regina King, honey. Yeah, right. Mary is a perfect example. The sister, the other one, the one whose husband cheated on her, that Mary, remember, she said she voted for Trump, and remember when she gave her explanation as to why she voted for Trump, she said because his values were more in line with his. Forget about the fact that he was a racist. Forget about all the other stuff that he said. The fact that Trump was anti-abortion, which he really ain't anti-abortion. He said that to get the evangelical vote, but neither here nor there. But remember, so that's the point I'm making. That's what I'm saying, Danny. I understand that you personally like gospel and you anti-Trump, but I'm not putting you in the category of what I'm talking about with evangelicals. And that don't mean that I'm saying that you don't love Jesus. That ain't what I'm saying either. But I'm talking about there's a category of people who put whatever their religious values are above anything else. And those people were not going to give the same level of backlash to whoever that gospel artist was as the R&B Black community was going to give to a Chrisette Michele. Let's also keep in mind that Chrisette Michele was not at the top of her game when that happened. And again, it's not to take anything away from her, but let that have been a Beyonce that said, I'm going to sing for Trump. People would have been mad for a few weeks, but do y'all think for 1 minute that the Beehive was going to turn on Beyonce? No, ma'am, no, sir. They'd have made up a reason, an excuse to justify, explain why Beyonce, the same reasoning, because I don't want to use the word excuse, the same reasoning that Chrisette Michele gave as to why she was choosing to sing for Trump. I want to bring the country together. We just had such a polarizing election. We all need to find a way to come back together. All those same reasons that Chrisette Michele gave, had that been Beyonce saying she want to sing for Trump or for the inauguration because she wants to bring it all back together and she wants to help the country heal, they'd ate that shit up. They'd ate that shit up. And y'all tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Now, again, I'm not talking about individual people. She would have lost some fans for a minute. Because them same fans that would have been mad at her would have bought tickets to that On the Run too. Let's be clear. But her course, them hardcore Beehivers, they ain't going nowhere. They not going nowhere. The same way Trump's hardcore supporters ain't going nowhere. Her supporters, they would have been like, she right. She right. We need to come back together. You know Obama told her to do that, right? Yeah. Obama said do it, y'all. It would have been a whole nother conversation. So part of Chrisette Michelle's backlash came from the fact that she just didn't have the same level of star power. I mean, I hate to say it, but it is what it is. They will never exactly. They ain't turning on her. Miss Mars. Child. All right, y'all. I'm gonna set it down to 5 more minutes. Y'all know I like even numbers. I don't know what it is. I like things in increments of 5. I really hate doing stuff in odd increments. I don't know what that is about my world. Like when I make a test for my students, I cannot do odd numbers. I cannot. I will make up something to ask. If I've asked everything I want to ask, or I've put everything I need to put into the test, I'll give 2 extra credit questions to make it even. If I come up with a 23 instead of 25, child. I'm a weirdo. Are you calling me a weirdo? You calling Chrisette Michelle a weirdo? Listen, I would have left Bae on the side of the road if she sang for Trump. I don't give Abby, because you're not Abby. Abby, you the exception that proves the rule, boo. You're not the rule. First of all, you're not a hardcore Bayhive. You Bay. You the Bayhive. Or the Beehive. What they call it, Beehive. But you ain't hardcore Beehive. Second of all, you're not a blonde leading the blind kind of person. You're not a blind follower. You're just not that person. There are people that are blind followers no matter what this woman does. Our church was just talking about this Sunday morning, and Pastor never says the demon's name, but he bashes his politics and brings it back to the word and how it goes against the Bible. See, you got a smart pastor. I'm with them extra questions. I just can't. I don't know what it is, y'all. I cannot do it. I can't. From the beginning of when I first started teaching, every test I have ever given that I've created has been in increments of 5. I can't do odd numbers. I can't even do like 28, which is still an even number. I can't do it. I still have to, it has to be in increments of 0 or 5. I don't know what that is. I guess that's my OCD-ish. Let's be clear. The real Beehive is Lil' Kim. I'm with you on that. Now that, Dami, I'm with you on, boo. And that Beehive, I'm a member of all day long. Okay? You want to bumble with the bee, huh? Bzz. That's my girl right there. Your pastor need to live stream on YouTube. I know that's right. Child. But that was... So, Jodeci, I'm going to finish up by giving my last cup. So, Jodeci, Janae, I'm definitely with the Janet one. I would love to see some of my old hip-hop artists give us a couple of more. Like, I would love to see LL Cool J drop a Rock the Bells type anthem. Like, I know he's older and he can't do, like, it wouldn't make the same sense. Like, he can't sing a song talking about his radio. Like, that's not going to work. Run DMC can't rap about their Adidas. Like, I know that. But I would love... Oh, yes, Busta Rhymes. Yes, Busta Rhymes. Yes. But I would love to hear... I'm always ready for Ice Cube because that's my husband in my head. Public Enemy because Chuck D, that's my other husband in my head. An I Need Love remake. Yes, Rochelle. Maybe I Found Love or I Have Love. Because, him and his wife, they've been rocking for a minute. Now, I hate to say that. Let me knock on some wood, honey. I hate to say that. And then next week, he'll be caught up in a cheating scandal. I hate to give people credit. Because whenever I give people credit, honey, then they do something to disappoint me, child. But yeah, Rochelle, I Need Love. Yes. Yeah, Chuck D, Shauna. That is my husband in my head, honey. That is my husband in my head. Yeah. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. Let me get ready to shut this. Where's my phone? Shout. Oh, it's over there. What's my Cash App? Who knows it? I'm just gonna drop my information before I leave, y'all. I'm about to oh wait a minute, here it is right here. Hold on. My email and all that stuff. Y'all know I don't be remembering none of that stuff. But here it is right here. Let me drop my uh-oh. Who split briefly? Hold on. I didn't think the wife was going for. Oh wait a minute. LL can do another doing it. They split briefly after that video. Oh really? Well, you know, LL Cool J said by his own admission he was addicted to porn for a while, so he was like really out there for a minute. You know, he did that that Kirk Franklin thing. He was addicted to porn. That's my social media, you guys. I dropped it. You got my Instagram, my Twitter, my Cash App. It is not required, but so appreciated. The last time I did my makeup, Ebony is my witness. I did my makeup Sunday. I did makeup Sunday. Ebony. Then I sent Ebony a picture. I don't know if his wife cared. I love that song. And when he did I Need Love, and he had that concert with the big red couch. I've been to my fair share of LL Cool J concerts in my day, honey. And it never gets old, honey. It never gets old. You follow me? Oh, you will follow? Yeah, follow me on IG. I had closed the page for a while, but I opened it back up, child. I had closed it because, you know, I told y'all I had that situation at school. But what I did was I just that's when anyway, it's open back up, child. Go on and follow me, girl. Go on and follow me, girl. Thank you, Abby. Anyway, see, I did my makeup Sunday, and I sent Abby a picture. Now, I didn't do the I ain't tell Abby this, but she probably could tell by my face. I didn't do that finishing powder. I didn't do the finishing powder, but I did my eyes. I put on eyeshadow. I did do eyeshadow, and of course, I did, you know, blush. And oh, you know what? Did I do blush? I don't remember if I did blush or not. I'm gonna say I did. But I know I did foundation. I know I did my eyebrows. I know I did eyeshadow. Why not what? Why I didn't do the finishing powder or why I didn't do blush? If I didn't do blush, it's because I forgot to do blush. Why I didn't do finishing powder? Because I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like that look. I felt like it made my face look too white. I didn't like it. So I'm gonna have to find a different color or something. I didn't like it. I didn't like the color. So I'm gonna take it back. Matter of fact, I need to go ahead and hurry up and take it. I'll put it in my bag and take it back after work tomorrow and try to get a different color. I just didn't like the color. I didn't like the way it looked. Did it feel heavy? The finishing powder? It's pressed powder. Is that what? Okay. Well, okay. It didn't really feel heavy. I just didn't like the way it looked. I need a loose powder. Okay, so get a loose powder. Okay. So yeah, I'm taking the lip gloss back because it was plumping lip gloss. I don't need nothing to plump my lips. And I'm gonna take that powder back. And I'm just gonna exchange it. So I'll add powder. Okay, Abby. Okay. Did I wet my sponge? Taking it. So I think when I go back, I might wait until Saturday to go back to Ulta, because then I have a little bit of change. So when I go back on Saturday, I think I'm gonna buy one more product. I'm either gonna buy some highlighter or some concealer. So what I'm gonna do is like each time I'll add something to my repertoire. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'll add something to the repertoire so that I can build up. Because I can't just be dropping that kind of money on the whole damn kid at one time. I got to build up to it. You and your need real is not them fat, flatty patties. Well, why you ain't say that? See, y'all got to tell me these things. When I asked you if it was okay, you were like, that's fine. You should have said, it's fine for today, but get you some real shit. That's what you should have said. Ooh, get both. Abby, I have to see what my dollar sign, what my bank account say. Because see, the way my bank account is set up, it might not be set up for both this payday. Okay? It may be set up for one. Okay? Okay. And what I'll do is I will do my face again with whatever that new product is, with adding that new product to my face. Okay? Till I get up to where I guess I need to be. Okay, Abby, that's exactly what it is. All right, y'all. Oh, you use the flat one to scrub. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I should have asked somebody at the store before I purchased it, but I didn't know. And I do have some of the wedges. I have some of the wedge sponges upstairs in my my closet I bought for another occasion. I mean, you can get a bomb highlighter and concealer for $20. Closet that $20. $20 each or $20 for the both of them. And pat the sponge on your face, no wiping. So $20 total for both. Okay, then I can do that. I can do both. I can do that. Because I'm just saying, the last time I went, I spent a lot of money and the stuff was on sale. Send me some examples. Okay. All right, you guys. Let me shut this thing down. I done already went past twice, my timeline twice. Because see, now y'all done got me talking about makeup and stuff. We done got on a whole nother conversation. Yeah, send me some examples, Abby, so I'll know what the hell when I go in the store, what I'm doing, okay? Although the people were very helpful when I went into the store, I must say. They were very patient with me, and they were very helpful. They were asking questions that I had no idea what the answers were. I was calling Abby at the same time, asking her questions. They were very nice. They were very polite. And I know in their mind, they were thinking, this chick. Oh, you said milk primer, but it's e.l.f. That's what I have. No, I have NYX. I have NYX primer. I have NYX. I even use my finishing spray on Sunday, honey. Night, Sassy Francis. Night, you guys. Yeah, I'm about to log off of here. And then I'm going to head on over to see what they talking about over to the CCN network, honey. Over to the Captivating Christian network. See what they talking about. Okay. All right, well, that's what I'm going to do. We'll figure it out. I hope I got me a 2-hour delay tomorrow, honey. And I can sleep in a little bit in the morning. Y'all, Abby already sending me stuff. Abby already sending me stuff. What? Yeah, let me get off of here, honey. Let me get off of here. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. It is hard, Rochelle. I've been struggling this week. I ain't gonna lie. I've been struggling a little bit. But I'm gonna get it together. Look, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick and I'm getting off of here. I woke up this morning and thought I overslept, right? I looked at my phone. My phone says 6:20. Honey, I jumped out of bed. I hurry up and ran in the bathroom. I had to give myself a little, my grandmother used to call them a horse bath. Y'all know what that is. If you had a grandmother like my grandmother, you know what I'm talking about. I had to hurry up and do my little brush my teeth, comb my hair, throw some clothes on, honey. I thought I had overslept. And then I looked out the window and I saw it was still dark outside. And it finally registered in my brain. I was like, dummy, it's not dark outside when you leave for work. Why is it dark outside if you overslept? Child, I thought, look, it was 6:20 and I thought it was 7:20. Child, I don't get out of bed until 6:40. I don't leave out of the house till 7 o'clock, okay? Child. Well, 7:15. I was so mad at myself. So I'm sitting there. By this time, I'm dressed. So now I'm sitting there dressed and don't have nowhere to go for another hour. Child. RuPaul is amazing. You met RuPaul last year? Oh, okay. Oh, congratulations to you, Maria. Maybe one day I'll be blessed enough to meet the Ru. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me go ahead and get off of here. I will see y'all on the other side. Peace.